Hello everyone, so this is gonna be my first movement guide video, and without wasting any more time, let's just get straight into it. So before you guys judge on what I'm about to say, just a bit of a disclaimer. These tips or tricks that I'm about to show you guys are based on what I've learned, based on what I've adapted, based on what I've applied so far. And yeah, so sorry if I won't be teaching most of these tricks, but I think I would try my best to teach some of the tricks. All right, so yeah, without wasting any more time, let's just get straight into it. So the first thing we're gonna be focusing on is in D-pad. So what I'd like to do in D-pad is this thing called sprint resetting. So basically, it's kind of like this, but with a W tap. So you gotta learn how to W tap like this. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a over complicated at first, but I think once you've learned how to master it, it's gonna become one of the greatest things to do in PvP. So yeah, the second thing that I wanna, yeah, see, as you can see, I'm just kind of doing it perfectly, I guess. It takes practice to learn, like this kind of method. Like this is without jumping yet. So now the second trick that I want to do is I just want to jump, like jump critting in D-pad, but at the side. I use my thumb for for aiming and jumping while I'm using my index to swipe. And once I've learned how to do this thing, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a very interesting one. So the third trick that I want to do is I just, instead of just strafing normally like this, I usually strafe like like this. Like I just move forward for a bit, just tricking my opponent for a bit. It's a good, it is like one of the movements that I wanna like make sure you guys apply, because this kind of movement not only works to cool down, but it also works to create momentum. So once you've made the momentum, let's say like this, now this is your opportunity. Okay, not the right timing yet. Okay, now you've created a moment, now it's your time to jump like this, see? So the most important part about the PvP is just you gotta learn how to mix. So you gotta learn how to mix stage. You don't just stick to one thing, okay? You don't just stick to one thing. You also gotta learn how to adapt. You gotta learn how to like mix what you've learned, okay? So the fourth one that I want to teach you guys now is basically like this example. And okay, hold on. My D-pad bugs. Sorry about that. It's basically like zigzagging, while also like I've seen some D-pad players do this, even Kyle sometimes, or Zed, or anyone that you know who is very, very like high tier 1 or good at D-pad. So yeah, that is the fourth trick. So the first one is basically just sprint resetting, and the second one that you can do is jumping, like jump hitting with D-pad, and the third one is just like this, while also hitting to like create some momentum. Like it's like making you prepare for a momentum, I would say. And the fourth one is basically just like stripping, like you can also do like this, like just strafing while hitting. Yeah, this is how you zigzag, by the way. But it's not actually you could ask other PvPers, you can ask Kyle, you can ask anyone who uses D-pad, you can ask Zed, you can ask anyone who's good at PvP on how to actually learn how to zigzag properly. To be honest, you can just ask them, because I'm not really good at it, but I'm not really a D-pad god. I'm just basically learning what I've learned so far from them, and to myself as well. So yeah, moving on to pulse switch. So when it comes to pulse switch, I think yeah, the pulse switch, or I think the most important thing you gotta learn is two things. First, you gotta learn how to sprint a lot, and also learning how to jump a lot. But while you learn how to jump, you gotta learn how to time your hits while jumping. That is the most important thing in pulse switch. So now that we've done this, I think it's time for you to learn how to, what's it called, jump hitting with pole. So that is the first trick that I want to take away. And the second trick that I want to like show you guys is basically learning how to do it like this. So instead of strafing like this, although it works for a moment, which is also one of the tricks that I want to give you guys, you can do it like this, but it works for a moment, but not as always. You can also learn how to do this. It's like strafing in D-pad, but in pole. So basically, you're still sprinting, but also moving a little bit forward. Something like this. Once you mastered it, once you mastered aiming with it, once you get the hang of it, you can create something like this or something like this. You can either not sprint without it, you can do it without sprint either way, or you can do it with sprinting like this. Like, hold on, let me just create the movement. Okay, like this. So yeah, that's how you do it. You know, the third trick that I want to mention is just basically just timing your jump hit, like without even strafing or anything. Just time your jump hits a lot. Maybe move over a bit side. You know, just doing something like this. Sometimes it works, especially when your opponent's like out of momentum, like this guy. As you can see, he's out of momentum right now. But as soon as he's got the momentum again, you can just switch to sprinting a lot. I think the most important thing in post switch, when it comes to post switch movement, is you gotta learn how to switch the tricks fast. Like you gotta learn how to become consistent with hitting. So I think if you wanna be like better in post, just basically just learn how to jump. Just learn how to like, yeah, just learn how to jump a lot. Like, but don't just keep jumping. Also learn how to time it. Okay, you gotta learn how to time the jump hits. Like, learn how to time it. You gotta learn the positioning. Like, you gotta reposition. You gotta strafe for a bit, and then when it's the right timing, now you can do this. Yeah, see, you got comboed in just less than 5 seconds later. So yeah, yeah, that's basically how you do it in Po. You can just mix everything all at once. Don't just stick to one thing. Let's say I'm sticking to like just do this. Look at what happens when I stick to one thing. All right. Look, I'm not gonna jump. See, I'm not creating any combos, and because of that, I ended up getting destroyed because I'm only sticking to one trick, you know. So now you know the importance of jumping a lot in D-pad and also timing your jump like this. I think you can ask Shocky. I think one of the best post switch players that I know is Shocky BG, because Shocky, like, he knows a lot about time hitting. He has very consistent hits. Like, he's like one of the best Megwars players out there, I would say. And yeah, also Zed. You can also ask Zed, because he also uses like Bull or something. You can watch his montages. You can also learn how to like hit like this. Like swipe hitting, like swipe hitting, yeah, swipe hit. Like I actually don't swipe it because I find it very uncomfortable for me. But if you want to learn how to swipe it, you can ask anyone of the best PvPers like Zed or Kyle, because they actually know how to swipe it. You know. Well, I'm just using my index finger to swipe while using my thumb to hit because it's, you know, it's more comfortable for me. It's more convenient in my opinion. Yeah, that's basically it, and I hope you guys learned something from this. If there's anything that I want to take away from this video, is just always learn. Like, you gotta always like stop thinking negative. Okay, you gotta stop thinking negatively. You gotta start thinking positively. So instead of like thinking like, oh, how did I lose that fight, man, how did I lose that fight, instead you're gonna ask yourself, what did I do wrong? What are the things that I could do instead? Those are the things that you can ask yourself. Don't just think negative, okay? If you think negative, you gotta mess up a lot. I've been guilty about this for like years. Like, sometimes when I think negatively, it hinders my performance. It hinders my performance when it comes to fighting. So what I would like, that one of the things that I would like to give advice is just be positive, okay? Learn how to have this positive mindset. I'm not saying to be optimistic, but I'm saying, like, you gotta think on the other side. Don't just think on the negative side. You gotta think on the possibilities. You gotta think about the opportunities. Like, what could have you done better? You know, what could have you done better? What are the things that you need to learn? How can I practice it? Those are the things that you need to ask yourself. And yeah, if you want to learn, if you actually want to learn how to master all of these methods that I taught you, you can actually learn. You can ask someone who's not as good as you. Just ask someone who's below you, like at below your level, to like practice with you. So it can be like he or she can become your punching bag. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so consider following me if you guys enjoy this kind of content that I'm posting. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, peace out, I guess. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.